Hey, what's up, Peak? It's Peak out here in Singapore, and I wanted to get on here June 3rd. It's Monday, and I have to constantly remind myself that it's not quite Monday yet on the eastern seaboard in the US. So I'm looking over the past weekend. I'm looking at the work I need to do this week because it's a major week for me. It's debut week of my challenge, and it's only 5 days, but I'm kind of panicking a little bit. Um, but I feel good though. I feel like I got a good head on my shoulders. I have an amazing team behind me, and yeah, behind every strong woman there's a group chat somewhere that's hyping them up, right? So mixed emotions this morning because obviously I am doing a lot. I'm not just doing this podcast. I'm doing this challenge. I am building a curriculum. I just started another 30-day challenge for myself, like internally, personally, right? Where we're supposed to work out every day, and we're meal prepping. And I also committed myself to a vlog. So yes, there's a lot going on, but this is how it becomes a full-time job. This is how I enjoy every aspect of my life, and I make sure I push it to the limit. I was I was watching a clip of a young man auditioning on America's Got Talent, and I don't know if you caught it, but this young man happens to be blind and autistic. He was brought on stage with his mom, and man, he had such a personality, and he blew everybody away because he knows exactly who he is. He knows exactly who he is. And while I'm trying to still discover who I am, I'm trying a lot of things. And that's what I tell all of you to do, right? If you don't know what you want to do, try a little bit of everything. Just get out there, push it, just try. Obviously, if you try and you don't like it, you know never to do that again, or maybe avoid it. But you suddenly know what you don't like about it. But I'm also part of Team Doing Too Much, where people are like, oh my God, how do you sleep? How do you do this? How do you do that? It's because I'm driven, though. It's because I'm excited about the things I want to do. It's because I don't want to ever get complacent. I've been there before. I lived most of my life in complacent. I don't like it. I didn't get a lot done. I was fighting really hard to be accepted by everybody around me. I wanted more than anything for people to just like me so I could fit in, so I could blend in, so I could not stand out. And now that I am learning to like who I am again, I'm learning to enjoy the solitude. I'm learning to enjoy single life. You know, I'm never single. I'm never by myself. My baby girl is with me, but I'm learning a lot of things. And what I'm learning most is, as much as we want to be the next YouTuber, and we want to be the next great coach, and we want to be, America's Got Talent, somebody who got the golden buzzer, you need to understand you can't wish it and then hate on them. You got to emulate everything that they're doing. You've got to get up in the morning and plan out your day. If you want to be a vlogger, and I didn't realize this until yesterday, while you're doing, you have to be able to film. And I only have two hands. I don't know about you. And I can't set a tripod in my kitchen at any given place because I move around my kitchen the whole time. So unless you want, fast forwarded frames of me moving around the kitchen, like puttering around, I don't know how to do this. Lucky for me, I had someone with me yesterday, and she could film for a little bit and I could film for a little bit, and it worked out. But we can't afford to just envy those people that have what we want. We got to understand what it takes to be who they are. Case in point, my coach, August Crenshaw, she's a part of Team Doing Too Much. And she's building a platform, and she's going live in like multiple groups. She's still posting on social media. She's still creating her own podcast, and she and I record live on Monday nights. I mean, we do a lot. We do a lot. But I'm not going to be who she is unless I bring her fire and her drive and her commitment to my life. Does that make sense? So as much as you want to, tease us and talk about, oh, see, there she goes. She's Team Doing Too Much. Yeah, I'm doing a lot because I want to. I'm doing a lot because I want to create a system where I am sustainable in all these things that I'm doing too much of. I'm trying to show my daughter that anything is possible. Anything. If she wants to become an artist, she needs to put in 1,000 hours of drawing. How does she do that unless she sees me doing a little bit of everything all the time? And how much of a full life can we lead if we are really living all the time? I think about that young man on America's Got Talent, and Gosh, what a difficult life he must have had trying to figure out who he was, because he's nothing like the rest of us. He is pure genius. But he had to spend time to figure out where that genius lay. And I think about, people like him and the struggle they must have had to find people who do support him, like honestly support him, and to figure out the world without all five of his senses, let alone the fact that, his whole thinking is just different. His logic is different. He's afraid of different things. He is excited about different things. Like, how do you figure that out? We have all of our capabilities, and we haven't touched a little piece of that genius inside of us, because I guarantee we all have genius. We all have genius. And when I see men like him, women like him, my cousin's like that, she is in a wheelchair with spina bifida, and the things that she's accomplished, like, I'm ashamed of myself. I could be doing more. I could be doing more. So before you call out somebody and say, there she go, team doing too much, I want you to think about what it takes to be her. Like, honestly think about what it takes to be her. The things she has to go through from morning till night. The effort she needs to put in. The days she probably doesn't even feel like getting out of bed. This morning, I did not want to get out of bed, but it's almost 8:30. I'm late. I should be out of bed already. I should have, gotten up and started working already. And what I also realized was my alarm went off at 5:55 this morning, and I got up and I was energized. And then I decided to lay back down just for a moment and stretch. Big mistake. And I fell back asleep. But when I woke up the second time, I woke up and I was exhausted. Funny, huh? So I'm saying, yeah, I'm team doing too much and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I get up every morning, even on holidays, because trust me, baby girl's on holiday right now, okay? She got a month-long break in between terms for school. And I am determined to live our best life together and jam-pack those damn days with as much fun as we can find. Old-fashioned fun. Now, this weekend was all about prep work. Saturday night, we basically got a few clips here and there, and it was very, very basic. We had a conversation on film, and that was awkward too. I had to have a conversation on film talking about, well, what do you want to do? How do you want to do this? Because I need y'all to understand why we're starting a vlog. And Sunday went off in a blur because we had stuff to do. From 9 o'clock in the morning, I woke up at 7. 7 o'clock in the morning, I got up. I went to the store to pick up last minute details. I cleaned the entire house because I had company coming over, and I did not want to present a cleanup. Funny how we do things just before people come over, right? And what else? She came over, and I forgot I had an interview, and I looked like stir-fried shit, seriously. So I had to clean up my face real quick, fix it real fast, and throw on glasses to hide the fact that my circles, I had circles. My circles had circles. And I did an interview, and unfortunately, it was a difficult interview because I think she was super nervous, very nervous, and I kind of had to pull her a little bit out of her shell. But I'm grateful because I need y'all to hear her story. So as soon as that was over, I jumped in and I was like, all right, well, where do we start? We got meal prep for 5 people. That's 3 different households. And I didn't know where to start because, to be honest, I've never done meal prep before. Never in a million years. But yesterday I proved to myself that, with a solid 5 hours of cooking, and that was before we went off to swim class, 5 hours of cooking, we did breakfast and lunch for 5 people. That's 2 meals a day for 7 days. And we did okay. I just ran out of time. I would have kept on going, but I ran out of time. We were in that kitchen singing and dancing and sweating to death because it's hot as hell in my kitchen. It is Hell's Kitchen. There's no ventilation whatsoever. But we did it. We assembly lined everything. We packed everything. I mean, I did pretty good. And when I posted on my stories and Instagram, I got some good feedback. And I'm hoping I catch, the store that I went to for grocery shopping, I hope they catch their eye because I need them to know that people can do more. And if you want really good marketing, this is where it starts. It's grassroots. So while I'm doing too much for myself, I'm trying to do a lot for everybody else too. I'm trying to bring as many people as I can. Because I don't want to be at the top by myself. I want people with me. And I don't care if you're my crew right now. You'll probably be my crew later. But you know what? I'm going to try anyway. The moral of the story today: don't knock team doing too much. Check yourself before you call them names. Before you think that, telling them their team doing too much is something derogatory. It's not. We take that shit with pride, so it's going to fall flat. Whatever your punchline is, it's going to fall flat. But you need to understand why. You need to understand what the process is. I work from home. Baby girl's going to be home with me all day. I had a plan when it came to my office hours in school because it coincided with what hours she was in school. She's not in school right now. I got to rethink this whole damn thing. But I'm going to get it done anyway. I'm going to show you the single motherhood in Singapore without a lot of help, without a lot of money, without a helper in the house. Let me show you what we can do. Let me show you what's possible so you don't feel like you have to do what everyone's telling you to do. That's the whole point. So I'm hoping this helped you a little bit. I'm hoping it gave you the push you needed this morning. Because yeah, I'm team doing too much and I'm fucking proud. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.